Good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Tuesday, October the 28th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. Top of the top to all my people out there moving around. All the kids is going to school, should be going straight to school with no skipping. Do not worry your parents. Parents who might be taking their kids to school, no rushing. Get them there safe. If you are late getting anywhere, it is your fault. Do not hurt anybody in the process of you trying to get to where you're going because you're running late. Uh, Safe travels to everybody that's out there just going wherever it is they gotta go. School, work, appointment, vacation, doesn't matter. Job searching, wherever you're going, get there safe. I hope everybody's feeling blessed and appreciated and thankful for seeing another day and knowing with Him all things is possible. Oh, good morning, y'all. Now I know y'all expecting not to see me because I said I wasn't doing no more than chop ups this week, but I got up this morning and I said, you know what? I have enough time. I have enough time, so I said maybe let me just get up and do something this morning, right? I don't have to be nowhere probably for like another 3 hours, so I said let me get up. Now it depends on um what I'm dealing with right now. If it doesn't interfere with my time, 7:30 could either be a regular time or I have to find a way to fit in the schedule um, because I don't want what I got going on to interfere with this over here. My show. This is still a part of something that I have to take care of. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Um, you guys missed my show last night. I went in. Um, I don't want to talk about what I went in on, but if you know, you know. I got a part two to what I'm doing. But the word of the day is prepare. Prepare is the word of the day. And we're going to have to prepare ourselves right now to face some things that we don't want to face, but we're going to have to. So let's get into that right now. Let's get this going. I don't want to waste too much time. So let's go. So for everybody who's coming through for the first time, uh, if you are not here for the first time, or if you're just stopping by, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Good morning to all of y'all. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and let everybody know that this is one of the dopest, amazing, respectful places to come to. Not just the channel, but to come through in the morning. All right, so let me say what up to all my peoples in here. Josh, what up? Not today. What's up, Polo? What up? What's going on, family? What's up with y'all? Yeah, I just decided to put this in this morning. I'm getting my wife ready. She's getting ready to walk out the door, and I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, and I'm sitting there like, I just told these people I wasn't going live this week. But you know what? I got time. So thank you. Appreciate you not today. I have to keep this going, so I gotta keep it going. To not do lives this whole week in the morning, it's not the same because I look forward to doing these morning chop ups. Crush, my Philly brother, I see you. So the biggest problem in this country, the biggest problem in this world, the biggest problem in our community, especially the black communities, is that we don't prepare ourselves for the worst. We don't think about it because when things are going good in your life, it's going good. So you're not thinking, all right, what could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong in my life when everything is going right? And when the first thing happens, we panic. we get discouraged. We ask God why. And we have to realize that we live in a world where you got to prepare yourself for certain shit. And as messed up as it is, you always got to prepare yourself for the worst. Because everything in this world is not always going to be peaches and cream. Y'all see what we facing with the government, with benefits, with Medicaid, with people being homeless is at an all-time high. And I ask y'all, what clearly makes you think that you live in a world that gives a shit about you and what you're going through? I got a number that's full of shit. Well, you know what? My number's not full of shit. The phone company is. So let me just let everybody know. Because this is the worst phone company I've ever been with. I don't want to say their name because, you know, certain things you say on here, they might just get you just for mentioning the phone company. They might throw me out of here. But my number is Gucci. It's not my number. It's the phone company. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, the number that I got right now, by the time I move to a new phone company, I probably won't be able to take this number with me because it's one of those bullshit government phones. Which those phones are nothing but used. All phones are tapped, but those phones are tapped the most, those government phones. Why you think they just call government phones? Just so they could be all in your damn business. Yeah. Y'all don't think that, why you think they just call them government phones? Because they're made by the government? Crush, you know what? I always tell people this all the time. If y'all can't reach me by my number, I got Instagram. Y'all either got to hit me on the gram or hit me on my book. I mean, you don't have to video chat me, but voice call, that'd be the best way. And I'm sorry for anybody who's trying to call me. And it is my fault because I need to fix that. Phone company's full of shit, though. I'm working on going to a new phone company, though, but it just takes it takes a little time, man. When you're trying to get your financial together, and this is why we have to prepare ourselves. A lot of this nonsense that you see that's going on in this country has been going on for years. If we have continued just to be comfortable with it, we have not made any changes. So you see everything that's going on now, and you say to yourself, why now? This can't be happening. Well, it's happening. Now, what are we prepared to do? For the people who are in that situation, not for none of y'all that is Gucci, but even for some of y'all that is Gucci, we still have to prepare ourselves for a lot of shit that we might not be ready for. You know how they say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready? And that's a fact. You have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So when I see a lot of this shit, man, and I sit here and I go, either I could let this bother me and crash out and do exactly what they want me to do. Man, Chad, what up? Or I could stop bitching and crying and get my shit together and go out there and do what a man's supposed to do when it comes to providing for the family. Taking care of my wife. as I'm supposed to? Or do I sit here and complain like a little ass boy? I told y'all that y'all live in a world that don't give a shit about you. Beautiful. What's going on, Queen? They don't. Why do y'all act like this is the first time? What's up, John? Why do y'all act like this is the first time? It's rough out here. We know cost of living is rough. People with these squatter rights that you help a family member out or you help a friend out, they move in your house, and because they've been in your house past what, 30 days, 90 days, now they got rights to not leave, and you can't just put them out. Do y'all see all this shit that go on in this world? This is the reason why some of the things that y'all want to come on social media and talk about, I really don't give a shit about it, because we got real shit going on in here, in this world. It is real out here. It is so real out here that I'm telling you, some people don't know how to deal with it. That's why half of the shit that y'all talk about out here, I'd be like, I don't give a shit about that. We talk about more celebrities than we talk about getting our own shit together. Half of the shit I don't care about, because I'm trying to prepare myself to do some things that, not that I don't want to do, but that some things I may not be used to doing. Huh? If you ain't never worked 2 jobs, you might have to prepare yourself to go get a second job if you don't have it already, just to make ends meet. You know, everybody got that one job that don't want to get them extra hours. So it's like, okay, now I might have to go get me a second job. I got people in my house that depend on me. I got people in my family that depend on me. But at this point, it ain't about people depending on you. It's about you getting yourself together. See, because without you getting yourself together, you can't help anybody. You can't take care of anybody. Because at this point, we all gonna have to come together and work as a team. There's nobody coming and trying to move in your house, leeching off you. There's no somebody waiting for you to go to work. So when you come home, they can ask your ass for $5, $10. You've been at work all day when they be sitting their bum asses in the neighborhood, not doing nothing. Yeah, not today. We are getting ready to, we are living in some times where shit is spooky. It's spooky out here. I'm not upset about what the world's coming to, because like I said in my video yesterday, and I've said numerous times, that I kind of saw some of this shit coming. We just never knew when exactly it was going to happen. But a lot of us didn't prepare ourselves. Huh? We didn't prepare ourselves. Because we live in a country, we live in a world where we are comfortable. And we're not thinking about the future. We're only thinking about today. And that's where we mess up at. I don't got time to think about 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I only got time to think about today. And then as soon as something go wrong, as Americans, we can march, we can protest, but where does that get us? And then the people who's really out there marching and protesting are trying to do what they think is right, And then you have all these other idiots that has nothing to do with the protests or the march that's out there tearing shit up, tearing businesses up, burning stores, running up in stores, stealing jewelry, stealing clothes and sneakers, and coming back to the community and selling shit like a bunch of idiots. What is all this for? When y'all take the time to stop to think about the age you are now and everything that's been told to you from you're a child to now. Does any of it make fucking sense? Because, you know, when you're a child, you're just going to believe in everything you hear and everything you see. But as you got older and you started to have a family of your own, or even if you didn't have a family of your own, did any of this shit make sense? We need to keep, everyone has a gun now. Be careful, robbing. Yeah, be careful of robbing people. Does any of this shit make sense? Ladies and gentlemen, not only we've been lied to for centuries, we have lied to ourselves. It wasn't just the government that failed us. We failed ourselves by constantly putting our trust into them, depending on them constantly to do right by us. We have failed ourselves. And until we can wake the fuck up and get it together, we will continue to fail ourselves. If you think shit is bad now, oh man, it's going to get much worse now. Huh? Robberies are going to be at an all-time high. Stupidity is going to be at an all-time high. Because people are just going to be looking to do dumb shit. Now that old lady, the elderly lady that lived next door to you, now you got to worry about when she walk out and she's going to get a bag of groceries, some asshole's going to run by her and swipe it. Because he's trying to take it and go feed it to his family. I pray for everyone who's really in the struggle. Because a lot of y'all really not in the struggle. A lot of y'all are not really in the struggle. You've been on welfare for 30 years. You're pathetic. I don't care nothing about y'all. Because all y'all constantly did was just lean on the system. But we're talking about people who were really, really, really in the struggle. Y'all got to figure this shit out. We have to prepare ourselves. We don't prepare ourselves, and this is why these things happen. So when these things happen, if you prepare for it to happen, even though you don't know when this, check this out, right? Who was preparing themselves for COVID? Who knew that COVID would even exist? Who knew we were going to get to the point where this country was going to be on lockdown? John, you know what? People should have been on that type of time and anyway want to take their ass to work. If you ask me. These mothers out here that think that I ain't got to work. All I got to do is open up my legs and have 4 or 5 babies. Huh? All you mothers, or some of you, shout outs to, like I said yesterday in my video, shout outs to all the mothers who's been mothers and fathers. I got a homegirl I know. She gonna see this. What's up, De Niro? That's been my sister almost 30 years, man. Went to school with her, watched her raise her son, Dolo, and take her ass to work. I watched her do it. I used to have to call her and tell her Happy Father's Day and Happy Mother's Day. It sounds crazy, but it was real. I watched her bust her ass. So for all the mothers that's out there busting their ass, that's not dependent on child support, shout outs to y'all. Marie, good morning, sis. The question is, like I said yesterday, what are you going to do? Going back to COVID, nobody prepared themselves for that. None of us. We didn't know that was going to happen. When they tell y'all that to save for a rainy day or get ready for a rainy day, you idiots go outside with umbrellas, looking for real rain. Oh, who, me? I say wrong. Oh yeah, Jeff, that was my mentor. And that's my friend for about 16, 17 years, Omar. Friends to father. Maria. Okay, I'm sorry. I got you. Single mother who baby that passed like 5 kids, and she gets a lot of using stamps to buy food so she can sell plates. It's hitting her hard. Yeah. Now even with that right there, John, it's difficult. We got to prepare ourselves. You're in a marriage, you're in a relationship. There's going to be times you got to put some money to the side. Because you just don't know what the hell going to happen. You might have to pick up one day and just move. Oh, yeah. Well, they be like that, John. They be comfortable. Be comfortable. All I got to do is have all these kids. Huh? The more kids I have, the government will take care of me. I'm going to get $1,000 or $2,000 in stamps. And hell, I ain't going to buy food with all that. I'm going to go sell some of it. Huh? So I can go get my nails done, my feet done, my hair done. Go get a pair of Jordans. Oh, I'm telling you what I know from experience. Not something that I've done, but shit that I have seen. Y'all don't think y'all don't think these people are watching us? The fuck are y'all stupid? You don't think these fucking people are watching every move we make? They're watching. They don't. He said, keep it a buck. She definitely sold me 100. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. And not everybody's out there doing wrong when it comes to their benefits. Some people are doing right, but you got other people that will fuck it up for you. They fuck it up for you. I've seen females sell all the food stamps to get a dress for the club that literally shows. Yeah, listen. I remember one time they used to come to your house, right? They will come like on a Saturday, knock on your door. You know why they was coming to your house? They wasn't coming to your house to take your ass out for breakfast. They wanted to see how you were living. Oh, Maria, I've done it myself. I ain't gonna lie. I've done it myself. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. You know, we always get these assholes to come in here in the morning. Thank you, for getting him out of here. Thank you. That's a dude right there that's absolutely mad because they took his stamps away from him. So he has to come and ask questions. Thank you. Remember, we don't time people out. We block them. Thank you, John. You know, that's somebody right there. When I mean crash out, that's what happens. And I just reported his dumb ass. So, yeah. But we have never lived in times where we have prepared ourselves. He does Polo. Well, he won't be in this one. He can get his punk ass right up out of here. Why he asking that question? You like those kind of people? If you like those people and they're still human, I have no problem with it. Because everybody's human. I don't care what their sexuality is. That's cool. We got Polo here. We know what Polo is and Polo's people. And we ain't going to treat Polo no different. And if somebody decides to come for Polo in this channel, just know that I will block your ass and I will report you. If you come from any of my people, John, Josh Sanders, not today. If you come for any of my people, your ass is out of here. Yeah. You're not going to come from any of my peoples in here. I don't care what anybody's sexuality is in here. Or what somebody look like. If they black, white, I don't care. You're not going to come from none of my people in here. This ain't the channel for it. Get your ass up out of here. See, when I got on YouTube, I had to prepare myself to deal with this bullshit. Let someone come over here, stupid. Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't got time for that. So, let me ask y'all something. With all this going on, and everything that's been taught to us from the time we were kids, how do y'all look at it? How do y'all feel about it? Did y'all always look at the world as it's always been a joke to y'all? Or did y'all ever just say to yourself, I'd never prepared myself for any of this shit that's going on that we see today? Because for people who prepare themselves, they like, yo, this shit ain't no surprise to me. I never did trust this world. But then you got others that are upset because I pay my taxes. I'm a registered voter. I do this, I do that. I fought for this country. And this is the things I get. Not as a child, but lately, yeah, as an adult. Yeah, well, look, John, most importantly, John, I knew from the first. So we have always been lied to for years. We've been lied to. But once again, we also have lied to ourselves. Your biggest disappointment in life is not somebody else. Your biggest disappointment in life is yourself. Oh, well, they're gonna react crazy. Oh, they're gonna react crazy. Oh, trust me. They supposed to be giving the last out on Halloween. After Halloween, it's not gonna probably hit people right then and there. But after a while, a couple weeks go by, shit gonna get real. I prepared myself. It's only going to get worse because this world, the world's definitely corrupted. It's been corrupted. It's been corrupted. Look at all the shit that we have been going through in the 2000s. Look at all the shit we've been going through. From 9/11 to after 9/11. Look at all the shit we've been going through. Just look. You need to also put their taxes up. $150 a month of the Oh, yeah, John. Yeah. Don't be too surprised when y'all look up there's a riot in y'all city. Don't be too surprised when you look up. If you live in a city where it's crazy already, don't be surprised when you look up and these youngins are going crazy. Because you know they're the first ones to react. These young kids. They're gonna be the first ones. Homeless people. That's living out on the street that they don't, half of them ain't even got to worry about benefits. But they're just going to be they're going to be crashing out. Seeing it already here, right? Oh, man, DC. Oh, wait a minute. Not today. I'm glad you hear about DC too. My DC brother. Stay right there for a minute. Not today. Listen. They're trying to tell people. I seen a sign that said it yesterday. I'm not making this up. They telling people November 5th, take your ass to DC. Don't you go your ass to DC thinking you gonna make some protest about what's going on. If you take your ass up there to DC with that nonsense, you think you gonna storm the Capitol like those other people did, which that was an inside job from our lovely, well, not our lovely, but y'all lovely president. You think they about to let a whole bunch of black people storm the Capitol? Are you fucking crazy? Hey, you ain't got to listen to me. Go up there November 5th with some foolishness and see what happens. See how many of y'all make it back to where you from. Don't listen to me. Go ahead. Hungry people already. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Hungry people already. They already have attitude problems. And half of the time, they're not even hungry. That's the crazy shit. You think sometimes they're going to get food, and sometimes they're going to get the damn drink. Oh, yeah, we're going to be locked up. Oh, yeah, we're going to be locked up. You go out to DC with that bullshit if you want and see what happened to you. Go ahead. Go ahead out there to DC. Don't listen to me. Go right ahead. Huh? You think you're going to stand in front of the White House and just crash out? Go ahead. They got a nice cell in DC for your ass to crash out in. You're going to crash out, go right to fucking sleep right there. Go ahead. Well, LB, they was already talking about having the military here. Well, really, we got the military really here in New York. That a lot of these dudes you see, they walk around. They be in train stations and all that shit, man. I ain't seen, well, I see them on, but they already started that process. This shit finna get wicked out here. But the Muslims are deep too. Oh yeah, the Muslims are definitely deep. Do y'all realize all this is on purpose? All this shit is on purpose. There's nobody seeing that this is on purpose. This shit is on purpose. Do y'all realize they want us to crash out? That's what I was trying to tell y'all yesterday. They want us to crash out. Huh? Steady us crashing out. We have to be there for each other. Now, we all have our own financial issues, but I should be able to call, or Josh should be able to call me, LB. We all should be able to call each other as a family on here if there's an issue with something, and if we can help each other, let's try to do that. Because I'm telling you, there's gonna be people around you that this is what they're gonna do. You're gonna have people that you think that you didn't have to go back and forth with, that you're gonna be going back and forth with because times are hard. Nah, let me tell you something, Albie. I always said to myself, marching is great, protesting is great because it got us a lot of stuff that we got today. But I don't think they respect marching and protesting anymore. I don't think they respect it anymore. And they know, they already preparing themselves. They already knowing that, listen, they're going to come in March, protest, and it's not going to just be in D.C. It's going to be in New York. It's going to be in a lot of states. New York is just going to be probably one of the states where, yeah, it's going to be a couple of states. What you get ready to see is a lot of shit is going to happen as this year comes to an end, starting with the new year. The new year, 2026, I'm going to let you know right now, 2026 is not going to start off as a respectful year. Get them goods up. Yeah, get them up. Because the worst is about to happen. The word of the day is prepare. We gonna have to prepare ourselves. Oh yeah, it's not today. We finna get firsthand. New York and DC about to get it. You understand? We're about to get it. There's gonna be a lot of people out here getting arrested because of the protesting, the marching. It's about to be a lot of that. I promise you, y'all. And if I'm wrong, I'll apologize. But there's going to be riots. If you think people are just going to sit home and go, well, all right, they took my stamp, so I'm all right. You know, I'm not worried about it. Hell no. They're about to be out here tearing shit up from top to bottom. Stores businesses being burnt. People being, man, listen, y'all ain't got to listen to me, do you? It's just November or the stamps or it will. I think it's going to continue after that. I don't know if it's just November. I doubt if they just take it away in November. No, they're trying to take it away, period. And this was something that I talked about a while ago, that this is what they were trying to do, because too many people are leaning on the system. Yeah, the ones that is new to this is going to crash out. But if you telling me you've been on welfare for 30 years, I don't feel sorry for you. That's too goddamn long for your ass to be on that shit. I don't feel sorry for those people. It's no way you could expect me to feel bad for you if you told me that you've been on this shit since 1988, or you've been on this since the 90s. Man, get the fuck out of here. You think I'm gonna feel sorry for you? What the hell have you been doing? At some point, you didn't say, let me get my shit together? What? Miss Knight, what's going on, Queen? Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake the fuck up. So, my thing is this. Let's just say if they was taking it away for November, which it's not happening. The world is already jacked up. And it's already hard enough for people to make it. So you doing something like that? Homie up there, he know what he doing. I don't need to say his name. Homie know what he doing. Homie knows exactly what he's doing, because homie told you what he was going to do. Homie told you what he was going to do. So this shit shouldn't even be a surprise to nobody. Yeah, they do. That's where they show people all the food they bought. And it be nothing but junk food on them videos. Yeah, it be nothing but junk food on them videos. But I feel sorry, Vay. What's going on, sis? I feel sorry for the new people who are walking into this. That's who I feel sorry for. The people who hit rock bottom and say, you know what, until I get back on my feet, I need this. What happens to them? What happens to people when you're trying to take away Medicaid? What happens to them? You're trying to take away Medicaid. What does that happen to the person? What happens? To take away Medicaid that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Are you kidding me? Y'all ever went to the hospital and got a fucking the bill? Y'all know what the bill looked like, man? You can't take away no Medicaid and insurance and shit. That's why I started walking my ass to the hospital. I used to get the bill and the bill be crazy. How you taking that away? So I'm telling you, mostly old folks, disabled vets, and children get stamps and Medicaid. People that really need them. Yeah. Let me tell you something, Albie. I told somebody yesterday, they said, McLean, what you gonna do? I said, what you mean what I'm gonna do? Yo, they taking it away. Don't you have them? Yeah. So what you gonna do, McLean? I'm gonna continue to fucking live life. What do you mean what I'm gonna do? You think this is gonna bother me? Rather if it's the month of November, 6 months, whatever. What is this supposed to do to me? I was never planning on being on it for the rest of my life. No, listen, Marine. Let me tell you something right now. I just corrected somebody yesterday about that. I'm gonna need y'all to stop saying, unless you're really in the situation, I'm gonna need y'all to stop saying you wish you had it. No, y'all don't. Because you see what's going on right now? It's nothing. No. It's nothing to wish about having it. Because let me tell you something. Do y'all know what you have to go through just to get it? I understand that paying cash is a pain in the ass, but let me tell you something. Unless you're prepared to get the government all in your business, because you can't lie to them about nothing. You can't lie to them about nothing. I told you, they used to come and knock on your door on Saturdays to come and see what you had going on in your house, how bad you really needed it, and they was going to decide if you needed it or not. If they came in your house and you had a flat screen TV and fucking Jordans all around and jewelry and all this, they was going to look and say, you don't qualify for this. If you have a good job where you're making good money right now, no. If you're making $20-something or $30-something an hour, no. Because then what you will be doing is you'll be taking away from the people who really need it. If I'm making $22.50 an hour, I don't want that shit. Hey, listen, I understand. I know. But hey, when you got them benefits, everybody, I'm from experience, that shit sucks. Oh, prepare, Vay. Prepare. It sucks. It sucks. Because then you have to go through this process of renewing. If you don't keep up with certain things, your documents, they'll cut you off. If you miss one document and then you thinking, I gave them everything. What about Section 8? I don't know. I think at some point they're trying to dismantle that too. I'm not assuming they are, but I think a lot of that is all connected. I mean, you can work and get stamps if you make a minimum wage. If you make a minimum wage, yeah. But they're not gonna give it to you if you got 2 minimum wage jobs. Like in New York, some of these jobs pay $16, $17, $18. After a while, it's like, you know, yeah, it depends on your situation and your income. But you ain't getting no stamps. You making $22 an hour. You making $30 an hour. You're not getting that shit, bro. You got to remember, right? As much as we don't like the government, one thing you don't want to do is get caught lying to them. Yeah, you're not getting it here. Hell no, beautiful. You ain't getting that shit here. You get caught making $22 or $25 an hour and storm up in welfare talking about I need stamps. Oh, man, get the hell out of here. Are you crazy? And let them find out that you are lying to them. You lie to them if you want. So I ask all the people out there that keep saying that they wish they had, no, you don't, because you don't know what comes with it. It's hard. You see what they going, look at what they doing right now. Just look at what they're doing. We don't know if this is going to go on for the month of November. I doubt it. This is something that they're trying to make happen, period. So just imagine you just walking into this now. So you wish you had it and you got it. And let's just say, hey, we're not giving nobody nothing no more. Y'all all got to get back out and work. If you got your 9-to-5 job already, you like, well, shit. I'm glad I got to spend $300-400 of cash on food. I got to do it. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, crazy, right, John? Right before Thanksgiving and Christmas. Now, I'm no expert, so we don't know how long. She said, I ain't going to jail. Hell no. Hell no. You go ahead and lie to the government if you want. And some people try to do it. This is why they started going to people's houses. They don't go to people's house no more. Now, you know, if it's not a phone call, you go into the center. But usually it's a phone call, and there's questions you got to ask. It's hard out here, man. It is hard out here. And we're going to have to prepare ourselves. It's real fucked up out here, y'all. Holidays are coming up. 600. Let me tell you something, John. It's only me and my wife here in this house. My sons don't live with me. They live with their mother. My wife has an older son, 33 years old. He has a family of his own. There's only me and her here. And combined, what we get is still not enough for us to make it. And there's only 2 people that live in this house. I remember when 100 would fall. Yeah. It's not enough to make it. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to find yourself either getting a second job, or you're going to find yourself doing extra hours at work. Check this out, y'all, right? I'm sure everybody that's on here don't mind working. But working and slaving is 2 different things. Yeah, I got to go there, John. I'm glad you mentioned that place too. I got to go there. I'm going there for my barbecue for next year. I'm going to go there. Yeah, beautiful. Hey, listen. Can y'all just, like, we don't want to be out here slaving. We don't want to be out here slaving at our jobs. We don't want to keep struggling to make ends meet. We don't want to keep doing that. But this is why we also have to prepare ourselves to do better. We got to prepare ourselves to do better. And they should have at least warned them people months. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. They did. They warned us. How can I say this? For a while now, they've been telling us shit in codes. Let's put it that way. They've been telling us in codes what they were going to do. But because people didn't understand those codes, it went over their head. They said it. They just said it. They said it. The man you seen on my show last night, if you go back and watch it, is my mentor, Omar. He's been my friend 17 years. Me and him had a conversation about this 2-3 years ago. 2-3 years ago, we talked about how at some point Section 8, they're going to try to dismiss it. Welfare, they're going to try to dismiss it. Medicaid, they're going to try to dismiss it. All this shit that's been making us comfortable in this country for years, they're going to try to dismiss it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Let me tell you why. For the people who never really needed it, fucked it up for a lot of us. Okay, I'm going to say that again because that shit might have went over some of y'all heads. For the people who never really needed it in this country, they fucked it up for us. No, I'm going to tell you why it is us. For some of us, they fucked it up for us. Because there's been a lot of y'all that's been going around not needing this shit. Not needing it and taking advantage of it. You can't tell me that I've been on welfare for 35, 40 fucking years. How is that possible? How? You gonna tell me since 1988 you've been on this shit? It's 2025? Times ain't that fucking rough. You comfortable. You comfortable. That's crazy. They have sat back and watched that. They got comfortable. What kind of shit is that? When there's somebody out there that really needs it. There's a family right now that's fucked up. They fucked up. And they trying to figure out, it's that father who's sitting there looking at his kids at the table, and right now he's about to make a fatal decision. I'm not getting enough hours at work. Or I'm not even getting no work. So now I got to be forced to go out here and do some shit I don't want to do. And it's the people that's been taking advantage of this shit 35 and 40 years got the nerve to say, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to protest because this ain't right. Man, shut your punk ass up. You stupid motherfuckers are the reason why this is going down. Oh, if they take that away, John, I'm telling you right now, all hell ain't going to break loose. It's going to be World War X out here. Welfare. Of course you got to report everything. You got to report everything, but the problem, and this is what I'm trying to tell them, Albie, that people who saying they want stamps, you don't want it because you got to report everything. You can't go to them and just be like, oh, that's not their business, so I'm not going to go do that. If you don't report shit, they're going to make you wish that you did. And they don't care if you get your money. You think they care if you get your money? I've literally have been in the office and watched them take paperwork and throw that shit in the garbage. Applications. They have thrown it in the garbage in front of my eyes. I'm sitting there like, nobody's seeing this shit? You miss one thing with them. If you lie to them one time, that's your ass. So you know how y'all say, I ain't got to tell nobody nothing. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass woman. Yeah, that might be so. But when you dealing with them, you want to let them know. Because when you go check that card, and ain't nothing on that card, You gonna be mad. Let me tell y'all something that happened to me back in April. I know when I pick up, I go check my card, nothing's on it. One day become 2 days, 2 days become 5 days, then it becomes a week, 2 weeks. Something's wrong. I went for almost about from April to May. I think I got everything like the end of May. I went almost a month and a half with nothing on my card. Do you know how hard it was for me to still walk around and keep my sanity? How hard it was for me to get on this live and not let people see what I was going through? Because I had to still get on here and keep a straight face. You know how hard it was that to do? Y'all don't think I wanted to crash out? Yeah, Miss Knight. I wanted to crash out, y'all, but I was sitting here times in this house with tears in my eyes. It was bad enough I wasn't getting the hours that I wanted to get at work. I didn't feel like a man that I could provide for my wife. The worst thing in this world is for you to not feel like a fucking man when you are a man. That's the worst thing, to feel like that. Thank God I have a black woman, a good woman who understands what the fuck I go through. Because let me tell you something, you got some people that they can care less. They'll just throw you out the house. Because money's the root of all evil, even when it comes to stamps. So I had to go through all that and still manage to get on my live and smile and make jokes. But deep down inside, I was hurting. Yeah, what's going to be for dinner today? Fuck, man, I ain't got no money, man. Damn it, what am I going to do? This is why I'm saying all this silly ass shit that going on YouTube, we be having real shit going on. Yeah, it is. It is. To push hate and make us look at usual, but when you check the numbers, it's yeah, children and old folks. Yeah, I'll be. It becomes sickening. But this is when a man's manhood gets tested. This is when we separate the men from the boys. Because now it's like, okay, I got to step my game up in my household. This is what they're trying to hit us with. Well, I'm not going to let what they're trying to do affect how I make moves. Because they're going to do whatever they want to us, hoping that they get the reaction out of us that they know they're going to get. The riots, the protesting, the marching, the robbing, the stealing, the killing. It's just going to be at an all-time high. This month, it's going to be some. Oh, it's definitely going to be some shit. Oh, it's definitely. Hey, listen. You go into any pharmacies. Yeah, it is a setup. Hey, listen. You know why I can sit here being the way I am? Because I talked about this shit in my past lives. Al B will tell you that. Josh Sanders will tell you that. I talked about some of these things in my past lives. Right here on YouTube and Instagram. And people ignored it. They ignored it. Do they realize how many grandparents take care of and feed house? The elderly people are not a problem. But when you look at, well, you know, they might be, because some of them just been on it forever. But I just feel sorry for the people who's just walking into this. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm as far as that part. But I told y'all this. I said, stop depending on the government. That even goes for me. That goes for my black ass too. Because I did it. This is why I tell y'all when I'm trying to push No Duck Zone and be successful for it, it's because I don't want to have to depend on nothing. I want No Duck Zone to be my 9-to-5 job. Hell, going out there working for somebody, do what you got to do, but that even gets to be a pain in the ass. Because you know, the more money you make, the more they take, right? Now you got to worry about your benefits. All this is a setup. Yeah, LB hospital shutting down. Man, this shit is about to be World War 20 out this bitch. It's about to be, yo, man. Those people been on forever. Work is not getting so. Oh, you know what, John? They don't need to. They don't need to, John. Shit, they done went 35, 40 years comfortable. I had a lady tell me, I told y'all this yesterday, but whoever wasn't in my live yesterday, I had the lady tell me, oh, I deserve to get it. I pay my taxes every year. What the fuck does that got to do with when there's a family that's sitting in here that's going for this for the first time ever in their life? And here it is, you dummies that's been going 35, 40 years on this, gonna tell me because y'all pay y'all taxes, y'all deserve to get stamps? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of my face with that shit, man. Get out of here with that shit. Are you kidding me? Y'all sound stupid. Stupid. Oh, that's easy, John. That's easy. Because they keep a record. They keep a, you know, let me ask you something. Y'all don't think they keep a record of how long you've been on welfare? How many times your case is closed? How many times you reapplied? I'm sure they keep a record of all that. From the first time you probably applied till the last time you applied. They keep a record of all that. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. It ain't no way in hell they don't. So if they look at your shit and they go, well, damn, Mr. Sanders. Now they won't say this to you probably, but damn, Mr. Sanders, you've been on this since 1995. Pandemic first happened in COVID. Oh Jesus, yeah, stay ready. Hey, stay ready so y'all don't have to get ready. That's a fact. There's enough resources. Yeah, exactly. It is enough resources. Most important, ladies and gentlemen, we can sit here and go, the government has failed us, but most importantly, we have failed ourselves. For the people who's always dependent on them, we have failed ourselves. Now, if you're not in that, well, you're still in that department because it's not about benefits. If you have, the benefits is not just SNAP, it's Medicaid, all that. So even if you don't look at it like, oh, I'm not in this category because I don't have SNAP. But if you got Medicaid, like my brother Al B said, for that person that's going to the pharmacy, when they go get their shit, oh boy. Oh boy. Josh Sanders just told y'all, I was talking about this shit 2-3 years ago. And I said, yo, stop depending on them. They take Section 8 away. I'm telling you, it's gonna be pure chaos out here, man. Now, I'm not saying that's what they're going to do, but I'm already preparing myself to see how this play out. Now, if none of this happens, even if none of this happened and we keep the stuff, just knowing that they were thinking, just knowing that they was willing to go through with it, makes me say, oh, I really don't trust y'all. But then they telling us every year to get in and vote. What the fuck are we voting? What are we voting for? Or you voting for what's right, or you voting for the person's name? He said, Grandma gonna be out there purging. I tell you what, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Josh, and God forgive me for saying this, but if I'm out there and I'm going where I'm going and Grandma happened to run up on me, I'm gonna kick her on her bad leg because I ain't going for that fuck shit. I got respect for my elderly people. You know I love y'all, but if Grandma just happened to run up on me with some gangster shit, I'm gonna kick her on her bad leg. Oh man, let me stop, man. Let me stop. Oh my God. It's about to get bad out here, man. Yeah, it's just low income housing, man. Yeah, it's spoils of what? Yeah, yeah. He said, he said, I don't know, man, because every grandmother's different, man. Some of these grandmothers they build different. Grandma, then you walk in, you got your bag of groceries, and here it is, she got her cane. Grandma might beat the shit out you. You gonna let that bag go? You gonna let that bag go, young man, or I'm just gonna beat the hell out you with this cane. She done took her teeth out her mouth and then threw it at you. You done got scared and dropped the bag and ran. She done picked the bag up, put the teeth back in her mouth, and then walked her ass back to where she gotta go. Man, hell no, nah, man. Don't come play with me, Grandma. Me and my wife, we like to jump people. One thing about me and Tiff, when we outside, you run up on us with that foolishness, we gonna jump you right then and there. We ain't about to play no type of fucking games with you. And I'm gonna say, well, smoke. He said, smoke one with me real quick. Josh said, smoke one with me real quick. Yo, Josh, you funny. Josh said, smoke one with me. I'm done. We gotta look out for old folks this month. You know they won't ask for. Oh, I'm definitely looking out for them. If I can, I'm definitely looking out for him. But all you other motherfuckers, you better figure it out. All the rest of y'all, you better figure it out. Figure it out. I'm telling you, you better figure it out. That's the best thing I can tell you. If you ain't figured it out, I don't know what to tell you. The word of the day is prepare. Let's prepare to do right. Not just by ourselves, but by our loved ones. And stop depending on their raggedy asses. Now, granted, they've been starting shit in this country for years that put people in situations where their back was against the wall. For years, they've been doing it. Egging us on, lying to us, gassing our heads up. Get out there and vote. For years, they've been doing this shit. Bro, I'm trying to help anybody who needs it before. Well, I mean, I can't help anybody who needs it. It's going to be impossible to help anybody out that needs it. That's going to be impossible to do, but I'll do my best because I'm not going to go without trying to help you. I can't do that because I have to make sure in my household it's together. That's the most important thing before I can think about anybody else. But if it happens to get that way, the gentleman that was on my show last night, Mr. Omar Branch, my mentor, we're part of a program where we're going to try to, come to the program and donate canned foods, donate stuff where we can put it out to the people. That's what we're going to do. Try to donate, put stuff out. But we're going to sit back and see how this thing plays out. Because it's gonna get real bad. It's gonna get real bad. I just pray that everybody's all right when they're out there, when y'all going shopping, when you're with your families. Everybody be safe out there. Everybody be safe. No, I'm not doing that, Miss Knight. That's definitely not happening. But I will be getting with the program, and we're gonna try to have it where we all can come together and have people come to the program and take care of people. We do that anyway. Like Thanksgiving, the turkey giveaways. I love to be a part of that, to see people, and a lot of people, depends on what happens in the month of November. If they decide to take it away for the month of November, right? This is where shit gonna get crazy. And all you people that go to turkey drives to get free turkeys, we don't need y'all online fighting. A lot of y'all be online fighting and shit. You can't fight over something that's free. I see a lot of y'all dumbasses do that. You cannot fight over something that is free. All you got to do is stand your ass in line, wait till it's your turn, get your turkey, your bag of food, whatever's in it, and respectfully go on. Into something good. Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know about checking my neighbors because they ain't gonna check on us. I just live in a building where I'll be where there's gonna only be a few people checking up on people. They'll check up on you. See, people got two different ways to check up on you. They check up on you like, yo, you need something, you good? I'll bring this over to the house, and then some just go, yo, you good? And that be it. Won't ask you if you need anything. It depends on who you're talking about. I live in a building where it's like it's up and down. Everybody looks out for themselves, or they look out for who they cool with. That's how it goes in this place. But I don't need nothing from nobody in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gucci. I go bust my ass at work before doing that. But yeah, check up on your peoples and make sure everybody's straight, because it's gonna get real difficult out here. But prepare, y'all. I'm telling you, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself to do better in life, and then prepare yourself also for the worst to happen. But I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. When did I get on here? I got on here at 7:30. Did I? Yeah, I'm not gonna stay to 9:30. So I'll be back tonight. We're gonna do some more talking. There's a few more things that needs to be addressed, and we're gonna address it. But I appreciate y'all this good morning. I'm glad I was able to get on with y'all this morning and talk. I said I was gonna do a part 2 to this, but this wasn't supposed to be the part 2. It just came to mind. But y'all be safe out there, everybody. Be safe out there. Remember, protect your space, your peace, and your surroundings. Yeah, I was super early today. I think I'm gonna try to make this 7:30 time. I told you I wasn't gonna be no live mornings this week. That might not necessarily be true. I might be able to pull something off. So let's see what happens. It's not a guarantee. I'll let y'all know. But protect your space, your peace, and your surroundings. Now,
y'all really gonna have to protect your space, your peace, and your surroundings. Cause shit is about to get real thick in this place. Real thick. No matter what state, city, or county you live in, it's about to get real thick. I love every single last one of y'all. I don't care if I just met you today or if I've been knew you. I love every single last one of y'all. Be safe out there. We're gonna come back later on tonight, right? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.